So, welcome to episode number 8 of Wine Down Wednesday,
the podcast.
Yes, my name is Morris Haywood, and
I'm Jeremy Teal.
And today we are closer than ever.
We are on the same ottoman.
On the same ottoman doing this show.
We are ottoman.
Oh, ottoman.
You get an ottoman?
Been a remarkable 8-episode season.
Remarkable is such a word.
Well, it is a word, but it's been remarkable.
It's been
What's wrong with remarkable?
There's nothing wrong with it. It's just remarkable. I felt it's pushing it. It's been a journey.
It's been a journey.
It's been a journey.
So how do you feel doing these episodes?
Actually, I really enjoy them. I enjoy doing them. I'm often left thinking that I say something to Morris that's going to piss him off or like ruin our friendship because we're very honest. Right?
Yeah.
And we like really hand it to each other in these episodes.
We do.
So, you know, but it's been a great thing. We haven't always been the closest. So I would like to think this is our thing.
Okay.
Right? Because like you have your thing with other friends.
Okay.
You do certain things with other friends. And we've never had a reason to just like hang. It's been a blossoming of our friendship.
It has been. I can see that. Mm-hmm. That's really good. That's really good. Because actually when we first met, we first met together. I first met you from the whole group.
Yeah.
And we started hanging out. Well, I think we were kind of doing a hangout thing.
Yes.
First. And then somehow just, I guess, went directly.
Yeah, it happens all the time. I tend to like have a person and then I introduce them to the masses and they go find people who make more sense to them.
Oh, good.
Because I don't make sense to a lot of people. And it's okay.
Okay. Well, it's all good.
But you still adore me and I still adore you.
Oh, I love this man. Yeah. That kind of hurt. Did it hurt?
Hey, what can I say? I'm little and fragile.
And so today, like I said, is number 8. We're going to have our normal wine and then we're going to also have our normal topic.
Right.
Good. How was your week, by the way?
The week. It's fine. I think that's the best way to say it. The older I get, the more I'm happy with just like vanilla weeks.
Vanilla
weeks. Like a week where everything's just like, yeah, you grocery shop, you put gas in your car, you wake up on time, you go to your meetings. Like, it's just a meh week. Okay. Nothing extraordinary, nothing out of the ordinary. It's just beautiful. I loved it.
Okay, a meh week. And a meh week for Thanksgiving. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving, by the way.
Yeah, Thanksgiving. I mean, for Thanksgiving week, that's a beautiful thing. The sister-in-law has only requested that I do flowers, so I'm just doing flowers.
Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Wait a minute. I got to show them some flowers that you have.
Is that
yes? Okay.
This is the problem with letting him videotape anything.
Yes,
is that he incorporates things that have nothing to do with our podcast. It's now Wine Down Wednesday, the floral show.
But these are beautiful.
They are.
It's like 3. I have 3 of these. One's a taller one. One's medium. This one's a smaller one, and they're just gorgeous. I mean, and they're actual like they're real.
Yeah.
So they're not fake, and they smell. This is like a week old, I think.
Yeah, it's like a week old. I'm surprised that they're still rocking.
But they're beautiful.
They are. Beautiful. And no one ever brings Morris flowers, so we made sure that there were flowers in the house.
Oh, isn't that great?
I'm a nice person.
Oh, yes, you are. Because last week we had a wine down here in the house.
We did. Wine down is actually a physical thing that we really actually do with groups of people. So it's really nice that Morris let us host it here in his house.
Yeah.
Which is where we are. And we're in one of the palatial pieces of his home.
The palatial pieces.
Yes,
what does that mean?
We're in the sitting room.
Oh, the sitting room. Okay.
In the sitting room.
That's the living room.
There's a lot more house involved.
Yeah.
It's very large.
Well, okay. But, yes, we had a wine down. It was beautiful. In fact, the wine that someone brought down to the wine down, I have a bottle of it.
Shout out to it. It's one of the reasons I love Wine Down because it always leaves me with shit tons of wine.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Beautiful. And the people are great.
Other people are great.
Everybody was like mixing and mingling. People were just talking. And, that's what a wine down is supposed to be. You're supposed to meet people and engage. And
hang to be.
Yes. And it was all that.
How was your week? You asked me.
Oh, yeah. So,
I'm sorry if my breath smells like food.
I don't care.
I'm just saying because I ate some food before I got here.
What'd you eat? Well, I'm just asking questions.
Oh, it's food.
Food. Okay. I do that a lot, by the way. So I'm being very transparent. So last episode, I did an episode for Wine Down Wednesday, the podcast, And it was discussing expectations because I was talking to my therapist, and my therapist, we had a really good conversation, which is really deep. And I realized there's a lot of stuff that I do that I don't really recognize, or that I push off, or that I just drop. And so I've been really acknowledging that. I'm starting a audio journal.
Oh,
I know it's like wild, but it's helping me maintain my thoughts,
okay.
which is what I need.
We love that.
Yeah.
We love a nice thought maintenance moment.
Yes, exactly.
Thought maintenance.
Exactly. And I was a little scared about going to a therapist at first because, people always associate therapy with things wrong with you. But things were, mentally, probably, things may be wrong with me mentally. But I feel like it's refreshing because I need that extra person that doesn't even know me.
Yes.
To tell me, to kind of observe me and ask me questions and kind of coach me into a better thought process.
That's what they're there for, yeah.
Yeah.
And hopefully when you leave that conversation, you feel like you can do something.
Yes.
Hopefully. You're not completely broke down. It's like just vulnerable and ready to do something crazy.
Yep.
But good. Okay, good.
And that was really my week. That was my weekend because it was raining here in Austin. So it was raining and cold.
Very, very rainy.
All right. You want to get down to the wine?
I say, why not?
Why not?
Okay, I'll grab it.
Okay.
You grab the cup.
Okay. So today's episode.
Normally, y'all don't see this.
Shout out to the people that actually brought this wine last week. I should have got a name. I should have put names on the wine bottles.
Oh, that would be so much work.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm not doing it.
Oh.
You can. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, maybe next time. This wine is called
Upper Left Chardonnay.
Upper Left Chardonnay.
It's a vintage 2020, which I think is so hilarious that anything from 2020 could be vintage. It's like, girl, that's not how vintage works. It is Columbia Valley. I'm assuming that's in Columbia. But it's saying that it's, produced and bottled by Vintage Upper Left in Walla Walla, Washington.
What? Not Texas.
No, Walla Walla, Washington. We've deviated from Texas.
We said no more Texas.
Yeah, we've just deviated, okay?
Okay. And do we need ice?
No, we'll be okay.
Okay.
Because you know how I roll.
With the ice.
I'm going to try it without ice first. And it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Give me a glass.
Okay, here goes your glass.
Let's pour the wine. I'm going to let you listen to it. A little ASMR. That was me orgasming.
Okay. And so, just FYI, the way we do this is we grade the wine from 1 to 10. 1 is basically saying...
Throw it away.
And 10 is basically saying...
Put it in my gullet.
There we go. And then we cheers. I like that. That was cute.
Okay, let's go for it.
Okay, so looking at the wine glass, it's white wine, it's Chardonnay.
Yeah.
So Chardonnays are, in my opinion, they're typically not sweet, but they can have a little sweet tone to them. This is also too as well. I don't see any lines. How much alcohol? Did it say percentage?
It's like 13.
13. Okay, 13% alcohol.
It's in there.
Yeah, it's in there.
Oh, it is 13. Yeah.
13%. I think most typical wines.
Yeah, it's like
are
they're like
13%.
11 to 13.
So I am going to say this is a good. Oh, let me
Drag her. The wine.
This is a good 7. No, 8. I'm picking 8 because I like the way it hits me at the end.
Oh, I thought you were gonna give it a 5.
Oh no.
I was prepared as to like drag her, Morris. Okay, I don't know about all that sommelier speak, but I'm gonna give it a 7.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna give it a 7. And we all know when the ice cube hits,
it's gonna be
an 8. We know that. But yeah, it's good. I normally don't like Chardonnay either, and I recently listened to something about how people that don't like Chardonnays are like, I don't like butter, and it has nothing to do with butter. It's something to do with the grape. So I'm gonna stop saying that because when you know better, you do better. But I will say that I typically don't like Chardonnays, and I do like this. This is tasty.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I mean, when you say butter, does most Chardonnays have butter in them or something?
No, like people, I forget the way she explained it, but there's something to do with the process of how it's made.
Okay. That
makes it feel like in your mouth it feels like creamier and butterier, and like the grape isn't as sour, right? It's like, I don't know how to explain it. She did a great job. It was like a 6-minute video. I want to say it was on Tasty. This lovely lady.
Oh, I
She's
love
my
tasty.
lady. But yeah, so I like it. It tastes great.
Okay.
I would drink this.
Awesome.
And
Now,
I'm drinking this.
okay, but would you drink it at a party? Would you drink it at a expo? Would you drink it at like a bar? Would you drink it? Where would you drink it at?
If I had to pay for it, I wouldn't drink it. But free wine is for me. So yeah, if this was the white wine offering at a cocktail party, hell yeah, I would drink it.
Okay, at a cocktail party.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it would be a 10 at that point because it's free.
Okay, and a cocktail. I agree. Cocktail party. Like let's say one of these events in Austin. Like
Yeah.
if you went to let's say.
So here you go, Jeremy. We have an upper left Chardonnay. Thank you, friend.
Okay. Yes. So we give it. So I give it a 8. You give it a 7.
Yeah.
That's a good score.
Yeah.
We're on the same level now.
Yes, we are. We do not have to drag this wine upper valley, upper left upper valley, from Walla Walla.
Okay. So now it's time for our topic. And like I mentioned, today we're gonna have a dual topic. Actually, I didn't say that, but we have a dual topic today.
This is not my idea, by the way.
Yeah, it is my idea.
I'm terrified.
You don't be terrified. That means he has a topic, and that means I have a topic.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to basically one of us is going to go first,
Mm-hmm.
and the other person doesn't know the topic at all. They don't know the word at all. They don't know what the word of the topic of the day is.
No clue.
Why are you terrified?
I'm just terrified. I'm excited, but I'm terrified.
Okay. So who?
You're going first.
Okay, I'm going first.
You're going first.
Okay, I'm going first. Okay, so this topic, like I said, I learned it this week. He's still terrified.
Yeah.
But it's honesty. I mean, I know. My topics are typically feeling topics.
Yes, they are. So many feelings.
Yes. And one thing that I realized too as well is that I don't that's what I might say, I think. I don't get in touch with my feelings as much.
Okay.
So, for example, if I say something like, "I'm never gonna get asked by I'm never gonna ask that guy to go on a date because I know he won't like me because of my looks or because you look better or because whatever." I'm putting that out there and I'm blocking my feelings because I don't want my feelings to be hurt if he doesn't like me. Mm-hmm. And so I'm blocking those feelings. Does that make sense?
It makes sense.
So I do that a lot with like work too as well. So, for example, today at work, I didn't want to ask a question because I thought it would be a stupid question. And I thought it would be a very, why you even ask the question?
Okay.
When I asked it, it was a great question because no one else wanted to ask the question.
Got it.
And so by me being involved and me being more present in the moment, and not caring and being honest, I got kudos for that. So I feel like, that's just a very small thing. But there were some other things that catastrophizing or whatever it's called does to a person, and it can be very detrimental. It can cause anxiety. Mm-hmm. It can cause depression. It can cause all those great things. Lord Jesus, all those awful. Well, I don't say awful things. All those things that
just things.
Things. Yes.
Okay. Honesty.
So honesty. I'm being honest with my feelings through methods. And
feelings are a thing.
I'm going to be honest with you about something.
Oh shit.
I have not really embraced your talent with this show. I haven't.
Well, I've given you free reign.
You have. But at the same time, I feel like I really haven't asked you what you wanted to do.
Yeah, that's fair. And if it helps, just as a rebuttal, I let this be your project mostly because it's good for you. Like, I could do this in my sleep. I love you. Right? This is because this isn't a learning process for me. I could do this.
Okay.
But for you, this is more than just recording a podcast with a guy you know. This is a full learning opportunity about you and your abilities and, learning what you can and can't do without help or with help. Or if you just have a little bit of information, you can go so much further. So you don't really need me, which is fine. I appreciate you wanting me, but I also have you noticed I don't mess with you about it? I don't ask when they're coming out. I don't ask how's the process going.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't ask what the topic is. I don't give a shit what the wine is because it's just whatever you want, babe.
And I want you to be part of it. I want you to enjoy it. I know you enjoy it. I know you enjoy it, but I want you to just make sure that you have a say in something.
Oh, I believe me. If I hated something, I would tell you.
Okay,
I absolutely would. But this podcast is an experiment on both ends.
Okay,
and it's also an experiment for me, if we're being honest.
Okay,
we're doing the honest thing.
Yes.
I don't want to be in charge of a lot of things anymore.
Really?
So I'm very happy to let people take the reins of stuff. Instead of me strapping on my Jeremy Teal, which is what I do when it comes to projects, and just essentially taking over, because I want it to be perfect and great and wonderful because I know I can do it. That's not fair to the person's abilities. They have to learn.
Yeah, you're right.
Not just you, anybody. So if when people come to me with projects all the time, and then now it's so nice to say, no, I don't want to do that. But I'm happy to help.
Okay.
Right? I'm happy to be a part of it.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to be your co-host. I'm happy to co-produce or come up with, topics or whatever. But ultimately, it's really not my project. This is your project. And I'm just involved.
Well, that's good. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for that.
And I love being involved. It's super fun.
Okay.
Well, that's another reason why I keep saying, like, all right, we'll see what happens season 2. Because I don't know. Maybe you're over it, after episode 8.
Well, I'm not going to be over. I can tell you that much.
We have hit our milestone. This is our milestone.
We have hit our milestone. My professor says at episode 8, episode 8, I think it's episode 7, episode 8, that's when people start to like wind down and start to get like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore because it's too much trouble. It's commitment.
It is.
This is a commitment. I mean, it's not like something that,
It's the night before Thanksgiving in Black Texas, baby. This is commitment.
This is very commitment.
I have dressing to make.
You have to, okay. You said okay. You have dressing to make. Is there anything that you don't like honesty to be like?
I don't understand the question.
So, for example, if someone says blunt talk.
Oh, just like people who are very direct and matter of fact.
Yes.
Sometimes it drives me mad. I think there's a time and a place for like being very matter of fact, like when it comes to like policies or law or I don't know, like absolutes, like things like I don't know, the sky is blue. Like you don't have to be very nice about that. Like you don't have to like sugarcoat that fact.
So you like them straightforward.
Like for those sorts of things, like if the thing is the thing, then just say that's what it is. But when it comes to opinions, I get very nervous when people get very blunt about their opinions. For instance, marriage should be between a man and a woman.
Oh.
Right? It's just like, okay.
Need some wine on that one.
It's like, okay, so in your opinion, per your beliefs, it should be, but that is not actually a fact. Right? It's a social construct. We created that. So if you can create a social something, then you can manipulate it. That is how society works. Okay. So if someone were to say that, now I'm offended, not because of what you said, it's how you said it. Right? Because you could have come to me in the same way and said, I believe that marriage should be between a man and a woman. And I can't argue that because that is your truth.
That's
in your opinion and in your truth, that's real. Okay. And I don't have a rebuttal. I was like, all right, well, thank you for sharing.
But if someone says, oh, marriage is between a man and a woman.
Then you've now made it a fact. And it's just like, why are you being like that's not the truth. Like there's no honesty in that for everyone involved. Everyone can't say yes to that and be like, oh yeah, that's right. Only so many people can, therefore it's debatable, therefore it's an opinion. So yeah, but I will say this. I was an avid liar until like my mid-20s. Oh my God, like so good at it. And I'm so mad I don't lie anymore. Because life is so much easier when you just make it up. It was easier to make up where you're from or what your name was or what your credentials were or what you were capable of. It was just easier because no one was ever going to check it.
But don't you feel like someone could have checked? Well, someone can check it now, though.
They can now, but I'm no longer in that world.
Yeah, right.
So it's everything that I would have lied about. It wasn't like harmful lying. It wasn't like I was telling people that I was, the Prince of Zamunda or something. But you lie here, you lie there, you flub the truth here, you flub the truth there, and before you know it, you're a 20-something living a pretty decent life. And I still believe in a good old-fashioned white lie, and I also really still believe in withholding the truth. And I know who I can tell the truth to.
Okay.
There are people I can tell the truth to, and there are people whom I have to kind of like walk around the truth because they're just not ready for the truth. I've already said it to them before, likely.
Okay.
It's like I'm not wasting my time with you right now. I think it's a form of attention seeking. So like in my very personal opinion, there's a person out there, a type of person out there whose social life is built off of their shortcomings, right? So let's just use dating. There's a person, let's just call him Jack. Jack always has something to talk about dating, right?
Okay.
These men ain't shit. They lie, they cheat, they steal, they ain't never got enough dick, they ain't never this, they ain't never that, right?
Yeah.
And so of course we give Jack, after the first few times, we give Jack decent advice. You're just like, maybe you should screen who you're talking to. Maybe you should go on more dates. Maybe you should date outside of, your type or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But after time number 12,
Yeah.
with the same shit, now I know that's the way Jack socializes. That's his attention.
Oh.
He doesn't want us to focus on him. He wants us to focus on the bullshit. The stuff that has nothing to do with him.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
And that drives me fucking mad. It's like, do you not have anything else in your life going on?
Wow.
Like, how's work? Do you have children? How's your car? Did you get a pet? Did you paint a wall yellow? Like all you got to talk about is this? Like, please go find something to do.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of that kind of honesty, me skirting around it until that moment, that's what I'm talking about. Because now after number 12, I'm just like, really? You're annoying me. And that's the truth. I am annoyed.
I know people like that too as well.
Yeah, it's like you get on my fucking nerves.
Yeah.
So no, I appreciate honesty for the most part.
Yeah.
And I don't like when people people call it drama. I don't really think of it as drama because everybody has drama. We love good drama. We're humans. Humans are dramatic. That is our thing. Like anything, like tomorrow, Thanksgiving, for instance. Yeah. The most dramatic dinner you're going to have all fucking year.
Yeah, it is.
Any other day, you would just cook dinner that afternoon and eat dinner with people. No, not Thanksgiving. You have to start the week before, right? And you have to tell everybody about it. It's like, oh, girl, I got all this food to make.
Yes.
Oh, girl, I got to make all this pasta. Oh, I don't want, just
it's drama.
Dramatic, right? Like that's dramatic, but that we've all signed up for this kind of like social drama. Yeah. So it's like I hate when people say I don't like drama. It drives me fucking mad because we do. We like drama.
I like drama,
but we don't like
it. We don't like it being personal.
We don't like that bullshit, right? People don't like bullshit. In that case, it's a bullshit. I don't like bullshit.
I don't like bullshit.
But I will say I will bullshit until I can get what I want.
Okay, so that's round one. Topic one. And topic 2 is now on Jeremy's side. Now, wait a minute. Before I even go on, I know Jeremy a little bit more. Now, I know that his topic will not be like my topic. It'll be completely opposite.
Maybe a little different.
So I'm not scared. I'm just gonna go with the flow.
You're gonna go with the flow. Well, it's not a hard-hitting topic.
Okay, tell me about it. What is it?
It's gifts.
Oh, gifts!
Holidays are coming and gifts. And
I love gifts.
I do too. I fucking love gifts. I think gifts are the best invention. Like, I like to get gifts. I like to give gifts.
Yes.
I like to shop for people with gifts. I like to go shopping for people's gifts with other people. I love gifts.
You love doing all that?
I love gifts. I like wrapping gifts.
Oh, yeah.
I love gifts.
Okay, gifts. Okay, so why gifts? Why was gifts? I mean, because of the holiday season, of course.
Well, holiday season, and then also, like, this is the first year that I am in a financial scenario where I could buy gifts for people if I wanted to. I'm not buying gifts for people.
Okay.
Because I'm saving money. But if I wanted to, I could show out and buy the little trinkets and things that I think about for people for the holidays. And I was thinking about that. And also, the original topic was going to be the holidays. But we kind of already know. We'll save that for next time.
Okay.
But gifts, very fascinating because I know a lot of people that don't like gifts. Like, don't like to receive them, hate buying them, don't like the hullabaloo about it all. And a lot of the holiday season is about giving things to people, right?
Yeah.
And people are very divided. Some people think that folks should just fend for themselves and, what the fuck ever. And then other people are in full charity mode where they feel like they need to, give $10 to $15 to 12 organizations for the gifting. It's just a fascinating topic.
It is a very fascinating. I think the one thing that I probably don't like about gifting is when I see someone give a gift and I don't have the gift that matches their gift. So, for example, if you gave me something that I really always wanted, I gave you just a glass. I mean, that's kind of like, it's kind of fucked up at the same time, but at the same time, it's a gift. It's a thought that counts. That's what really matters. But some people don't think about that. Some people think about, you gave me a glass. Remember last year, we had at a friend's house, we had a gift exchange. And I remember your husband, oh my goodness, I had bought a Switch. Well, your husband got this gift, and he was kind of, I saw his face. It was like, what is this? This is a real gift? And everybody else got these really great gifts, like these they had glasses, they had trinkets, and nobody wanted to exchange, nobody wanted his gift, basically.
Yeah.
And so at the end of the day, I kind of felt bad because this gift wasn't like the other gifts. And he probably was like, "Oh, fuck this," he probably threw it away. Does he even have?
I think you know what you're talking about, and I'm pretty sure we're using it.
Really, y'all are using it?
Like it's a Wi-Fi switch, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's like you can program it to your phone or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I feel like we use it.
Really? Well, he looked at it like it was trash.
Well, he didn't set it up. I did. I know what you're talking about. And yes, we use them.
Well, I'm glad you use them
because but also Lionel's weird like that. Like, no shade to my hubby, I love you, babe, but Lionel's one of those people who you don't have to gift. Like, you don't ever have to give him anything. Lionel truly only wants like hugs and attention. That's it. That's all he wants. Not my evil ass. I want a gift.
You want a gift?
Give me a goddamn gift.
Okay.
None of that love and affection bullshit. I want a gift.
Okay. Well, I have to make sure I know that. And is it hard to give you a gift? I mean, is it no? So any gift, is a good gift.
Like you could wrap this microphone right now in a bow, and like, hear me for you. And I'm like, oh,
okay, really?
Yeah, I'm very easy. Okay, please.
One gift that I would not want is a pack of Snickers.
That is the most obscure thing you have ever said.
Well, because I don't like candy with nuts, and I don't like Snickers, especially. I hate Snickers. So one year, this girl, she bought me this candy. We were at work. She bought me this candy gram, and it had nothing. And I told her in the beginning. I said,
you knew.
She knew because we had this whole complete like what you don't like, what you do like. And I said, I hate Snickers. I said it the same way I said it right now.
Candy with nuts in them.
Candy with nuts in them. The only candy with nuts I like Paydays, but that's it. But anyways, I told her I don't like any nuts with candy, and she bought me this elaborate like candy gram, and it was beautiful, but it had like Snickers on every single stick. And I'm thinking, girl, did you even hear what I said? But it's okay. I'm going to take this. I'm going to put it on my desk. I left that thing on my desk for like a whole year without eating the candy. And she didn't get offended about it. But, I love her. She was a great girl. We went out to the movies and we had a good time. We kiki, we laughed.
Okay.
So shout out to you if you listen to the show. But I hate, that's the type of, if you don't listen to what I like, then why buy the gift?
And now that is the thing. I will people know that I don't like outside, right? I'm not an outdoors person. I don't do outdoors activities. I don't swim. I don't hike, right? So there'd be no reason for you to give me like a gift card to REI or like Dick's Sports Goods. Or like I'm never gonna fucking use that.
Never gonna use that.
I'd be happy that you gave me something, but I would probably just re-gift it. Right? Because I also believe in regifting.
Yeah.
Because sometimes like people will give you something and it really was the thought that counted, but it's not your obligation to keep it. Because sometimes someone else needs it. Like we just did all those clothing swaps at the university.
Yes.
And some of us have had those clothes in our closets for over to 5 years. Yeah. Right? So up to 5 years we've had those clothes in our closet, and a student just got to go take it off of a table for free, and now they have, a dress shirt to wear to an interview. Like, we just gifted. So I do believe in gifting. I do believe in giving. And I do believe in the idea of like getting rid of something. Like sentimental value is a thing, but at one point you just have to trust that you remember it. Right? You don't need it to remember it. You just need to remember it, if that makes any sense.
Makes sense.
So gifting, what a fascinating topic.
That is a very fascinating topic. I thought you were going to do something like relationships or like...
Right?
Or like,
butt sex.
Butt sex. Yeah, butt sex.
Can we talk about that in your class? I don't know.
Well, thank you again for joining us for another great episode of Wind Down Wednesday,
the podcast.
And join us on Spotify, like Apple Podcasts, also YouTube. And this wraps up season 1, and season 2 will come out in January. Was there anything that you wanted to say?
Be safe, don't die.
Oh, yes. Don't do that either. Yes. Awesome. Well, have a good one. Happy holidays. Bye. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy holidays. Bye.